Get right back to that location where the wildfire continues to grow, 5 times bigger just overnight. You can see it is massive. They are evacuating families. Acres are burning. Let's get out to Lakehurst and Steve Keeley.
Well, it's getting windier, and that is meaning it's getting more dangerous and it's getting worse and real windy out. So there's a line of police cars here blocking this street. The flames just on the other side of that church that the volunteer firefighters are guarding and putting their lives on the line out here. And you can see that American flag blowing toward the camera right now. And there goes one of the officers going to check on things, because now with the flames coming at us, that means the wind's coming at us and the flames and everything else is coming at us, Karen, including the thick smoke and so many embers. And we always know that some embers, when they're big and flaming, they can also spread fire. And every time, even though it's the middle of the night, when you look through trees, you can see embers like straight ahead now kicking up flames right 100 feet from where we are. So there's fire surrounding us. Every time we look, these guys are racing to put another small fire out before it gets to be a big fire. And so that's what's making it spread. This fire is essentially getting picked up by the winds and thrown to other parts. And everywhere you look, when you see vehicles going by, you see that it's tall, dry grass underneath the trees. And that is the other problem. Look at this second video I just tweeted, Karen. These flames, this is shot from right where I'm standing right now, just about 2 hours ago. And the flames were way above the high tree level. And these are real tall, old trees. And the firefighters said at least 200 feet, kicking up even more. And then when the flames are that high up, they're just being carried and thrown. And anything burning from these trees, limbs, trees, leaves, you name it, all gets spread, and that's how the fire spreads, in addition to being spread along the ground. And in the pine barrens, we all know there are decades of pine needles always on the ground, and that's why you see so many forest fire signs out here. Don't just toss a cigarette butt out while you're driving down Route 70. And because we're right along Route 70, we're right along a highly populated area, and that's why so many houses had to be evacuated. The number, at the latest number, and that was at 1:30 this morning, up to about 170 houses evacuated. It may be growing more as this fire grows. And here is one of the evacuees who took advantage of the evacuation center just to get a breath of fresh air.
I was sleeping because I get up at 3:30 in the morning to go to the gym. So about 10 o'clock, the guys, my friend comes banging on the door and he's like, "There's a fire." So I thought the house was on fire. So I'm like, oh, so I jump up and I run downstairs and I'm like, "It's not on fire." He goes, "No, outside." So I go outside and there's like fire trucks everywhere. The whole place is smoky.
So to give you an idea where we are, we're in Lakehurst, which is right next to Manchester, where the fire started. And Manchester is kind of just west of Toms River, just south of Great Adventure, where everybody's gone to probably at least once in their lives to go on the amusement rides or see the animals there. So a very populated area. Even though we're not at the exact shore, we're in a part of New Jersey where it is highly populated here in Ocean County. Even though we don't cover news much here, this is a spot where a lot of people live, and a lot of forest fires, sadly, always kick up because we're in the middle of the Jersey Pinelands. Karen?
Steve, thank you. Gosh, I can't even believe this fire. Thank you.